Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm going to be looking around Glen Canyon National Recreation Area in Wahweap Bay, which is in the far south end of the recreation area, just above the Glen Canyon Dam, which is just a few miles north of the city of Page, Arizona. And by the way, they charge $30 to get in here, so if you have any kind of a national parks pass, don't forget to bring that with you. And first, let me show you the view from right here. This is a good example of the kind of views we're going to see today. And way off to the right, we can see the Dam Visitor Center, which is right there, and the bridge going across the river. The dam is a little bit below the mountain cliff there. You can't see it from here. I've just gone about a half a mile down the road where you can get a good view of the dam here. And that line there is as close as they'll let boats get to the dam. And these guys are pushing their limit in those little personal watercrafts. And there's a lot of solid rock peaks like that we're going to see. This big mountain is called Navajo Mountain, and there is a small houseboat, or I guess that's more like a yacht. Here's another shot looking downstream toward the dam, and over to the left we got some people on those little personal watercrafts. A lot of places like this where you can go down into if you got some kind of a boat and see where it goes. I'm on my motor scooter today. They have several of these overlook viewpoints, and here they have this information about the area here. And over to the left is the Wahweap Marina, which I will be going up to get a close-up look at. There are several boats out this morning, and they have to look out for these little bumps in the road like that. Here's a high-up view of the resort and marina area. A lot of vehicles out today. And look at all the boats. Wow. That is a huge number of boats. Here's a close-up of all the boats. Just to the left is the launching area. You have to register with them here to launch a boat. One thing you don't find much of around the lake is shady places. Especially not a shady place to sit down and rest. But I found me one here, which gives me another view of the boats at the docks, and then the launching area here. And a lot of the boats are moored out to the left here. You know what kind of tree this is? It's a Christmas light tree. Here's a parking lot that says 14-day parking, but no camping. If you keep your windows closed and don't answer the door, I wonder how they know the difference. Huh. Certainly are a lot of RVs doing it. This guy even has his generator running. Doesn't that make it camping? I'm not sure what the rules are. Here's a huge fish cleaning station and parking lot where there is nobody. And over here is a restroom building and a picnic area where there is nobody. I wonder if maybe they've misdirected their resources. And just past the picnic area is the Wahweap Beach. 3/4 mile to the beach from the parking lot. Seems like they could have put the parking lot about a half mile closer to the beach. You gotta walk way down this 3/4 mile long sidewalk. Got some nice scenery here across from the beach. I'm at another boat launch area, and here is the beach parking lot where I was just at. And I wanted to go down to the beach and cool off, but I figure once I cooled off and then hiked back up the hill 3/4 mile back to the parking lot, I'd be hot and sweaty again. So that wouldn't do me much good for long. In fact, those people that I caught in my video at the parking lot, they are not at the beach yet. They are almost there. And you may have noticed in the parking lot there was a big island made where there was some sand, which looked like some really fine sand. So I assume the beach has some really nice fine sand, which comes from the sandstone. These cliffs, a lot of these cliffs are sandstone cliffs, so the sand breaks apart from the cliffs and gets collected, and that's where they get their real nice beach-like sand. Here's a shot from up on the hill behind the campground. And by the way, I've already seen at least 15 no camping signs at every parking lot. That's one thing they're pretty generous about, is those no camping signs. I bet they even have no camping signs in the campground. So this is a good overall view of the entire Wahweap Bay, centered around the marina. This is another beach area in the recreation area. It's in the boundaries, but it is way, way north of everything else. I'll put a note on the video as to where it is. And this is much more my style. They have these dirt roads where you can drive right down onto the beach and even camp right there, right onto the beach. It's called Lone Rock, and there is the Lone Rock. Well, this is really cool. Wow, I like this. So I'm definitely going to go in the water and cool off. It feels like it's 100 degrees here. There's your Lone Rock. Well, I'm happy to report that the beach has very little rock like that. The large majority is just soft sand. Here it's kind of muddy right at the shore, but as you walk out here, the bottom is very smooth. So no problem coming out here barefoot. The water is very cool, but not terribly cold. Very, very refreshing on a hot day. This is really nice. And a lot of RVs. Are parking very, very close to the beach. I parked my motor scooter next to this one, which is probably only about 60 feet from the shoreline. Wow, that is nice. A lot of RVs down here. At the bottom of the rock there are some kayakers. The water is not letting me hold this very still. You can see some kayakers there. And some people have some big floaty things. Like that. Boy, this is the best I felt all day out here in the water. Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed my kind of short tour of the Wahweap Bay area of Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. Good day, folks.